Okay, here we go. Hello. I'll tell you what, it's 12 o'clock here in the UK. You know something? I woke up this morning around about, can't remember. I think it was I think it was about 8:30, I think. And I looked out and I was thinking, are we going to have some sun today or are we going to have some rain in the UK? You know, it's a bit, So it's not working. And I thought, should we go out today or not, or stay in? So I'm staying in because it's freezing outside. Anyway, I was listening to some Elvis songs this morning because I like Blue Hawaii and Suspicious Minds and, whatever it is, I just love Elvis. And for a long time, I've been trying to get somebody on called Joe. I always go by his first name because at the end of the day, I don't like going by people's second names. So, Joe, I'm glad you come on, mate. Really glad.
Thanks, Steve.
Tell me a bit about yourself and people who haven't heard of you.
I'm actually not very important in any way to I think in the Elvis world at least, but I'm an amateur Elvis tribute artist. I've done I've won a few awards at low level. I've won busking at a festival, and I've won a runner-up at a senior tribute contest. But I really only got into it in the last few years, and COVID actually has given me this unintended benefit of being able to stream live. I would normally do maybe 2 or 3 shows a year, and then this festival for a week. Friends' birthdays or things like that. But I've been able to sing almost weekly, sometimes twice a week during COVID. In here in my lounge, I've got my background set up and got lighting and all that sort of stuff. So I've overtaken this room out of our house. And I'm from Melbourne, Australia, and we've been in lockdown for just about 100 days now.
Oh no!
We just got some relief last Monday. A little bit of relief, not a lot, but a little bit of relief, and we're hoping to get some more relief on this Monday coming. So I've been trying to find a way to keep myself occupied, keep my spirits up, and also keep the spirits up of people out there that have been impacted, obviously, with COVID and the need to stay at home.
Yeah, you've done a good job, you Elvis ETAs. They're doing a really good job, to keep everybody entertained and everybody kind of like, in a good frame of mind because, during these bad times, we get it bad here, but we're on like a 3-tier system at the moment over here, and so I haven't got a clue, mate. I don't know what's happening. I haven't got a clue. So I don't understand my prime minister, but I don't, oh God, no, I don't know. But what I do is when I'm home, I listen to a lot of Elvis ETAs, and some are good, really good, and some are really really bad. All right, to be honest with you, this is me. All right, I was speaking to somebody last night, and I said to him, look, you know, that you can on some places you got really really good Elvis Presley ones. You don't have to look like him or sound like him, but to sing his song properly, sing his songs and stuff like that, fine. But when you're kind of like, you know, um, you're not kind of like singing it properly or kind of like not acting like him and the like that, it makes it more for me. So I'm a bit skeptic on that point of view. But I give everybody kind of 10 out of 10 on the tribute artist. There's a lot of people on there who actually do their acts, and it's only a few that I think, well, do you belong on there? But that's me. That's my opinion anyway. What made you decide to kind of like do Elvis songs?
Well, I grew up as a big fan of Elvis, and I really left it very late. I've always enjoyed singing, but I really didn't start singing. I sort of got into a band maybe 8 or 9 years ago for the first time, and not very busy band, mind you. I played 3 or 4 gigs a year, but lots of rehearsal, and then as the technology actually evolved, that you could buy backing tracks. That's when I could really dive into singing what I really liked, right? So you can get any track from Elvis now, and practice it a little bit, and then you can sort of start singing. So I sort of got into that probably 3 or 4 years ago, and then my wife and I went to our first Elvis festival in Parks here in Australia, in New South Wales. They run a festival every year. We just sort of had an opportunity to go. It's in January in our summer. Had an opportunity, unexpected opportunity to go, so we went. And first year we just went and had a look around. Next year I went and busked on the street, in sort of 40 degrees Celsius heat, wearing a jumpsuit and singing, but having a great time. I joke that it's the only place in the world you can walk around the street in a jumpsuit and no one will look sideways, because everyone's dressed up as Elvis. And then the last couple of years I've gone and busked again and competed in the senior tribute competition. And this year in January I was runner up in that competition. I won the busking competition. I got some gigs in one of the leagues clubs in a inside place this year. So I just go for fun. As I said, I'm an amateur. I don't make any money out of it. And the money that I have made, I donate usually to a charity, to a local charity out there in Parks. Or this year it was we had bushfires in Melbourne, so I donated my prize winnings to the fire charities.
Yeah. It's been so tough, though, isn't it? It's been really tough because of the COVID and everything. And I see that I seen some time ago that you made you dedicated a song, Troubled Waters to your friends or your family. And what was that about? What was that about?
It was just mostly to not just friends and family, but also to work colleagues. I work for a medical supply company, and during COVID, we had our manufacturing people had to keep working. Right, we could not stop manufacturing those sort of life needed products. So it was just a dedication to those. Everyone's had a bridge that someone's helped them get over a bridge, or they've helped someone else get over a bridge, and so it's just early on while I was streaming, it sort of seemed to be the song I like to finish with. Oddly, I haven't sung it for about 2 or 3 months while we've been in this second lockdown. But it is a very very special song.
Yeah, let's play that now. Let's play that now.
You're going to surprise me. I don't know which one you're going to show me.
Hollister and KT, all part of JBS. Been asked a few times whether I would do an Elvis song, and I've been trying to think of the right song to do during this particular time that has some real meaning. And I've chosen Bridge Over Troubled Water. We've all been a bridge for someone. Someone's been a bridge for us over these past few months, and of course our manufacturing people have worked tirelessly to ensure that our end users are able to get the product that they most desperately need to live their lives with dignity. So I dedicate this to everyone at Hollister. Together we'll get through this. When you're weary feeling small. When tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I'm on your side. Oh, when times get rough and friends just can't be found, oh, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. When you're down and out, when you're on the street, when evening falls so hard, I will comfort you, I'll take your part. Oh, when darkness falls and pain is all around, oh, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. Sail on, silver girl, sail on by. Your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on their way. See how they shine. Oh, you need a friend. I'm sailing right behind her like a breeze over troubled water. I will ease your mind like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind, ease your mind. Thank you. Stay safe.
Now, that was excellent.
Thank you.
That was brilliant. What did you? Why that? I know inside. I know that you did the song for it, but when you sing that song, do you ever get any emotion? Because when I watched that song just now, and every time you do it, you just kind of like you just care about the song. You care about what you're singing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that one of the things that set Elvis apart, that he sang with so much feeling and passion with his songs, that it made people feel what he was singing, and he felt it. So not that I'm trying to be Elvis when I'm singing that. I mean, that song's a beautiful song that has lots of meaning at this time, right, where people are helping each other and getting through things. So I just try and convey that emotion of the song when I'm singing it.
Yeah. What song are you going to sing for us?
Well, I know what your favourite song is. So I was listening to your show last night, so I'm happy to do Blue Hawaii for you if that's
okay. You can sing what you want. Honestly.
No, I'm happy to do Blue Hawaii unless you want something else.
No, you're all right.
Let's do that. I'm going to sing into my microphone. We had a brief chat earlier on, just so I can hear myself with my music. Here we go. Night and you and blue Hawaii. The night is heavenly, and you are heaven to me. Only you and blue Hawaii. With all this loneliness, there should be love. Come with me while the moon is on the sea. The night is young, and so are we. So are we. Dreams come true in blue Hawaii, and mine would all come true. This magic night of nights with you. Come with me while the moon is on the sea. The night is young, and so are we. So are we. Dreams come true in blue Hawaii, and mine would all come true. This magic night of nights with you.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done. If I had a pair of pants, I'd chuck them at you.
It'd be a big throw from where you are.
Yeah. What's your favourite Elvis song?
I don't think I have any particular one at any time. In the last month or so, I've really got into a song that I learned called Early Morning Rain.
All right, yeah.
I just really loved it. So I only heard it through listening to some other ETAs. As you know, Elvis did 800 plus songs. You can't know them all, but I heard that song, which is beautiful. And more recently, I've been singing How the Web Was Woven.
All right,
which is another beautiful song. He sang so many sad songs during the 70s, and it's interesting. People, when you're doing a live stream, they want "Don't Cry Daddy" and "In the Ghetto" and stuff, and it's sort of. But they say it's a lovely song, but it's so sad. So I'll try and stick to the happier songs when I can. But
the trouble is with Elvis, so when he was in the 70s, the trouble was, he got married. He was with Priscilla. He was in love. He was doing love songs. There's a lot of things going in his life. So that's why, I believe that's why Elvis did those songs. Those soft. So songs. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But you know, I I just I think at the end of the day, all these songs are so good. Really, really good. And I always ask every ETA when they come on, I say, "What's your favourite song?" And they say, "Well, I haven't got one because I love them all." But
Yeah.
there's more people say, "Yeah, I love Jailhouse Rock." I was speaking to somebody the other day. I think it was Gurr, or I can't remember. Is it Gurr?
Yeah.
Is it? Gurr was saying that he likes Jailhouse Rock, and um, there was another one at the trade fair. I can't remember. I think it
Oh yeah,
was.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So everybody's got their preferences of songs. What's your favourite film of Elvis?
I think Viva Las Vegas is my favourite. It's 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 one of the few films where he had a co-star that was probably as strong as he was in terms of character.
Mm.
And Margaret was a star, a big star in her own at the time. And rumours were that they had a crazy relationship too during the time, so you could see the chemistry there. But yeah, that's one of my favourites, or probably the favourite if I had to pick one.
Yeah, yeah.
And then GI Blues is pretty close.
Oh, brilliant! Yeah, really good. Yeah, I love GI Blues. That was really good. Um, because you're married and everything, what does your wife think of you? Kind of like I could see in the back you got. Sorry for asking, but at the back you got all this gear and everything of Elvis, and you're taking up most of her room and everything. What did she say? She said, "Can you take it down for a little while?" Or is she a big Elvis fan?
She is a big Elvis fan, but maybe not as big as I am. But she the second year we went to Parks, she got right into it. She got all dressed up, and people were taking her photo more than they were taking mine. So we sort of got right into as much character as we could, and with these live streams now, we've got a core group, I guess, of maybe sort of 30 people that follow us, and Lisa's here with me looking at the requests, because I can't keep up with all the requests that come on the screen. So she's writing down the requests, and I'm trying to do them as we go. So they, the crowd that or our followers, or I don't like to call them followers, I just sort of say our group, sort of talk to her as much as they talk to me. We have a bit of chat. We've met some awesome people, actually, not face to face, just through these groups that we're just waiting to be able to meet face to face as soon as COVID lets us.
Mm, yeah, it's terrible at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
COVID. Many people, many like ETAs now, have to find secondary jobs. Was that in your case?
No, I as I said, I'm an amateur. I've never made really any money doing this, and it's not my day job. I'm oddly enough, I'm the managing director of a medical supply company here, the company that I work for. So I actually I've been lucky enough to have my job through COVID. I've had to work mostly from home, so that's been a challenge. But your question around this room, I've commandeered this room, but at some stage I'm going to have to give it back and take everything down.
Yeah. Before she destroys it. Yeah. Um, do you ever sing to your wife?
Yeah, I mean, she loves Kentucky Rain, and she always has a couple of songs. She loves Tom Jones. She's a Lady that I sing for her, and occasionally on a weekend I'll just go live and just sing anything, not Elvis songs, and yes, I do a couple of Tom Jones that she likes and things like that.
Do you have any jumpsuits? Are you?
Yeah, I've got way too many jumpsuits. I've got some that don't fit. There's I guess the ETA world, if you want to get into it, can be very expensive.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of jumpsuits being made by a lovely lady in the UK named Leslie Dorian. But I had to order them in January. She's just making them now. So
No.
There's a year wait, but she makes she's the only suit that I've had tailored is from her. and a tailored suit fits really well. You've got to be careful when you're trying to buy a suit online. Whether you get the right leg length or the shoulder length or the arm length and things like that. So a couple of times I've bought suits that just don't fit me. Then you have to try and resell them. You lose a little bit of money doing that.
Yeah.
But, it's all part of the game. So I've got sort of lots of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jumpsuits. I've got a couple more coming, so I'll have seven jumpsuits soon. So definitely spend way more money than anything that I'm making back on it. But it's a passion of mine.
That's it. Yeah. Can you please sing me a song?
For Hayley.
Yeah.
What would Hayley like? She would ask a song. I might be able to do it.
Yeah. There you go. What I like about you too is when you kind of like when you go on Facebook and you do these Facebook lives, when people come on, they're asking for dedications, and sometimes you like to do all the dedications they ask, don't you? Don't you?
It's pretty tough sometimes, and I get stuck a little bit because sometimes I don't know all the words to the songs, or I haven't practiced them, and it is a bit risky. But as I say, I sort of feel I feel comfortable with the group, and I know that most people are there and know that we're just trying to entertain, that we're not trying to be Elvis or anything like that. So
That's it.
if I mess it up, that's okay, and I don't take myself too seriously either. Right? If I mess it up, I know it's just a song. It's just that moment. I can move on.
Yeah, she's asking for American
Trilogy. She asks for this all the time. It's a big song to sing, isn't it? So
yeah.
Have we got time to do that? Would you
Yes,
like
we
to
have.
try?
Yeah. I've got 10 minutes. I've got 10 minutes left.
Okay, let's do that, and then we'll have a little chat afterwards.
That's okay.
Oh, I wish I was land of cotton. Old friends there and not forgotten. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. Sing it, fellas. Just tend to sing, Steve. Hi, Glenn. Dixieland. So I was born early, Lord, one frosty morning. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. You know your daddy's bound to die. But all my trials, Lord, will soon be over. Come on, yep. Come on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is mercy. Oh, His truth is mercy.
Whoa.
Thank you. Hope you enjoyed that, Hayley.
Fantastic, she said. Sorry, I had to take my glasses off. I only need my glasses for reading, but I had to take it off. I had some tears coming down my eyes.
Oh.
My wife said to me, what you done? I've got tears coming down my eyes. I love that song, I love it. I remember when I used to go to country and western when I was younger with my dad, and they used to sing it at the end of the meeting, you know what I mean? And everybody used to put their flags in the middle and everything.
Yeah.
And sing Elvis, and it's very, what's next for you? What have you got anything planned?
I mean, I'd love. I've got a little bit of exposure. If I could get some gigs at a club or something, an RSL club here we call them, or a pub, or something with some Elvis fans. That'd be awesome. But otherwise, I'll keep doing birthday parties and for friends and things like that.
Yeah.
I'm too old to start thinking about making a career.
I'll tell you what. If you get in a rowing boat right now, you might be in time for my birthday, and you can do my birthday party for me.
When's that, Steve?
In around about a month and a half's time.
Well, either way, if I can't get there, which I unlikely will be able to get there, I'd be happy to sing some songs for you anyway if you wanted to sit something out.
Yeah. So you can start if you start rowing now.
Yeah.
You'll probably get to me because you can't go any other way because they won't let you. They won't let
no planes.
There won't be no planes. So there's a boat now actually under the Sydney, bridge waiting for you. Yeah, there's a little boat. It's a little dinghy, No, I'm only joking. I'll tell you what. Fantastic. Thank you very much for coming on. Next time, if we can get you back on, because I always ask people to come back on again. I would love you to do more songs. Just kind of like complete songs and everything. So,
sure. Yeah.
If that's okay with you.
Yep.
Thank you very much for your time. I know you're a busy man. I know that your wife's trying to say to you, get that stuff out of my room, move it quick. What if anybody? Have you ever been to kind of like Graceland?
Yep. Been to Graceland a couple of times, and the first time I went to Graceland, they actually had a little recording booth in Sun. Oh, actually, I shouldn't say Graceland. When I went to Memphis, they had a little recording booth in Sun Studios that you could actually go and record a song, and they cut it on a CD. Where Elvis, so I recorded That's All Right, Mama There. I did a terrible job. They only give you one go, and I think Burning Love or something, and I've got them on a CD somewhere. But really special to hold that microphone that Elvis held in that studio, and very, very cool. And of course, seeing Graceland, it's not as big as everyone thinks. The house itself is not as big, but the land, the grounds are huge. And and last time we went just a couple of years ago, you can see they've really, over the road before you go into Graceland, they've almost set it up like a theme park. Now the only thing missing there is an Elvis ride. Americans love a ride. I love and I can see an Elvis ride sometime there in the future.
Yeah, the American Trinity.
There you go.
Ride. Yeah, you know, ride like a rocket type thing or something, whatever. But I'll tell you what, fantastic. Thank you very much for coming on. It's been a pleasure to have you, mate. Honestly, really good.
Oh, no, I appreciate you asking me, and you know, thanks to you. Before I said yes to come on, I sort of checked out, you know, what you're doing there. I know you're doing this to help people in need, and you know, great thing that you're doing. So happy to help where I can.
Thank you so much. Really, I really appreciate that. You know, we don't do it. You know, I don't get paid for it. All what we do is we do it to help other people. To give. There's a lot of people out there who are kind of like stuck in their homes. This is what we do. They're stuck in their homes, afraid to come out because we live in uncertain times. And what we do at the moment, we supply some entertainment to them. You know, we don't get nothing for it. We just do it for the goodness out of our heart, and that's all we do.
Good on you.
And
I appreciate that.
And you're just helping many people too. So anyway, thank you so much, and I really appreciate what you've done.
Good on you. I'll see you next time.
We will, definitely.
Thanks,
I'll get my wife to sort out another date for you.
Okay.
Like tomorrow. No. We're booked out. See you later. Bye-bye.
Good on you. See you.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks, mate. Well, there you go. That was Joe. Oh, well, nice bloke, and really, really intelligent, and love his songs. And I bet crying there. Anyway, thank you very much for everybody who is kind of like came into the chat room. Glenn, Ailey, and there's a few others. Thank you so much. You've been a pleasure. And we got some more shows today, so I've got to go now and have a little bit of a rest and everything. And I'll see you very soon. If you do want to come on the show, come back and let me know. And you know, if you've been on the show before and you want to come back on again, then it'd be good to see you. So until then, God bless and bye-bye. See you later, man. Bye-bye.